come to join Vada's Wonderland. Don't worry, that phone is incredibly invincible. It's fine. It drops all the time. Say hello to the people. Look, Hannah's here. First on deck, she's one of our active sponsors. And Eric, hi. Welcome to Oh, you're done? I guess this good old Slink doesn't necessarily want to say anything past that point. Welcome to Friday's edition of Vada's Wonderland. Hi, Kelsey. Nice to see you. I was going to schedule the broadcast for 5, which always leaves me in that weird, like, should it be a Wonderland or a Vada After Dark? But I just went with the Wonderland because, guys, it's Friday night, and truth be told, it really doesn't get dark until like 9 p.m. here. Sorry about the septum ring. You know, I know a lot of people are going to be pretty upset about this. I don't think it looks, I think it looks very odd on me, but there's that. New? Nope, not new. Just taking it back to 2009, ladies and gentlemen. 2009. That's right. Do you know the singer Lights? This is her singing. Well, hello, Danny Bruno. Do you know Lights? No one knows who I'm talking about. God damn it. Debeth, do you know who Lights is? What I'm doing with my hair doesn't represent Lights at all. I was just, Lights. Bing. I mean, literally, I was in the pre-chat with Lucia, and I was like, what should I wear? And she never said a damn thing. So I was in my closet, and then I put on a Lights jersey. Well, Kelsey, you are a youngin', so I actually didn't ask you if you know who Lights is. Did you notice? Hi, Troy. Long time no talk. Yoke Pickles just was streaming. I don't know if you saw that, but I just happened to enter the end because I never have seen her stream on Haps. I've just heard about it. So I went in to say hi just as she was signing off, and she was in the middle of saying, has anyone heard from Troy? Has anyone heard from Troy? Do we know how Troy is? And I was like, I just talked to Troy. I mean, he's alive. So that's all I said. But she was asking if anyone had any updates, and well, I had just happened to enter right when she was saying that. So I took it upon myself to not say how you were doing necessarily, but just that you were alive and in good spirits. And, you know, Troy, you're being asked around the whole world how you are. So yes, you call her Chelsea? Who's Chelsea? Just kidding. Who's Chelsea? Yeah, she was just live. It was bizarre. I was about ready to hit start broadcast, and I was like, wait, I want to see who's on right now at 5:30 on a Friday, just to kind of get an idea. And there was Yo Pickles. So shout out to Yo Pickles, just in spirit. I know you're not going to see this. All right. When people ask, I'll just say it's all good. But Troy, I won't say it's all good unless I've actually had confirmation with you that it's all good within the same day. And I had literally just had a voice memoing session with you, so I knew you were fine. All right. Oh, look, Bo's here. Danny, stop hating on Debeth. Like, we've only been going for not even 5 minutes. It is Friday though, guys. So feel free to shoot your shot. This is the one day I'm not going to actually call you out on it. So Danny, I'm sorry. Hit on Debeth all you want. Let's get this party started. Keep it light, keep it right, keep it bright. And all that, see? Let's spend a little bit of time unpacking what this actually means, guys. So, right here, next to my body, is the slogan. And when we deviate from the slogan, we tend to dip low sometimes as a collective, either whether it be on my end or, someone comes in with a little bit of new energy that we're not used to, and someone just, So, guys, You don't want to detail my stream? What? Like you don't. Okay, whatever. Yes, Danny Bruno. So keep it light, keep it right, keep it tight. I don't care whose fault, who's been wrong in the past. It's Friday, it's a clean slate. Oh, derail. Yeah. Can you try not to do that, Mr. Bruno? All right. Slash, you know what? The only one really responsible for derailing the stream is me. That's right. At the end of the day, I'm responsible for any derailment or sidewaysness, I think. Ish. I can tell people everything I know about you? Okay, great. Unfortunately, that's a lot, Troy. As I've just accidentally read your whole Akashic record. I'm just... Wipe it clean. Okay, I don't remember anything. Of the ruby red river that flows through this darkening concrete, devouring ghost to float by. I'm with them. Up in the current and taken in whole. I've been struggling, strangling, others in tow have my eyes. Yes, Danny Bruno. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wow. Okay. I'm not moderating that. Eric? Yes, I do. Set off metal detectors. Okay. Guys, you both mentioned each other's kids. We do not mention each other's children in these streams unless it is something good. Okay? Never come for somebody like that. Ever. So, now that we've moved on, I do set off metal detectors, Eric, and I have to get pat downs at most airport experiences, except for LAX. They're a little like busier, so I usually don't have pat downs there. Well, no, that's not true. I do usually get a pat down at LAX, but it's quick. It's really quick. It's not like a hold up. We have to wipe your hands for gunpowder or anything. Danny, well, I don't know why you're telling me this. So, crap. I guess I should pick my phone up off the thing. Do I like being patted down? No, I don't. I don't not like it. Thank you for the appreciate award, Debeth. I'm just neutral to it and used to it as it happens either one of the legs of every trip. So, ow. I think I almost broke my tooth. Remember when I broke Eric Miller's tooth off in a hot dog? Your guide dog gets patted down? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you haven't missed much. We are 11 minutes in. Um, Hi, Gil. Oh, good to see you too. Yellow Brick Road, please and thank you. Yes. Okay, we will do that. Thank you, Troy. He's like, sing it, Vada. My brain just went, in a different direction. Okay. Let's do it. Hey, Carrie.
3. Oh.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the phone. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. Not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society have. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny black toad. Oh, I finally decided where my future lies, beyond the yellow brick What do you think you'll do then? I'll bet you they shoot down the place. It'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to get you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the so goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny black toad. Oh, I finally decided where my future lies, beyond the yellow brick. Thank you, Troy, for the direction. For the direction. Thank you for that. Watch that Sam light. Wait, what's Sam light? I only ask because literally back there where I pretended to fall to my death, there's a light that I have. It's my favorite uplighting, and it won't work. It's like my blue uplight. I don't know, you guys. It's one of those like Philips Hue things. I've had it for years, honestly, but it has a little bit of. It needs some electrical tape on the wire. You know, there's a little bit of a break. But what light are you telling me to watch? Other than that one, which I didn't think you knew about, Troy, but maybe with this last medical incident, you have unlocked some sort of weird psychic stuff. Is that possible? Oh, the dining room light. Yeah, thank you actually for that. I that wasn't on my radar yet for the day. So each day I try to be mindful and remind myself, Vada, your dining room light is low. So, you know, just make sure you don't go walking right into that. And usually it works, but today I hadn't had the inner chat with myself. So thank you, Troy, for the inner chat. One day you will witness that. I'm not like trying to manifest it or anything. It's just, it's statistics, guys. I live here and I'm here and home all day long. And, you know, that's a high traffic zone. Can I? I mean, it's an original fixture. I don't really think I can raise it, but maybe I could ask Quinn. Hey, Quinn, I've hit my head on this. There's just a lot of things I'd rather have Quinn do first, / I've been told that I shouldn't be having Quinn do much. Bill was like, wait, you called Quinn about the water tank? I was like, well, no, I actually reached out to both of you. Quinn got back to me the fastest. He goes, Quinn don't know how to fix a water tank. I was like, well, he came right over. Got it fired up for, 5 minutes. So he did something. He knows some things. So what is up, guys? 1985 was a good year for you. Why do you say? It does have a chain, but it's not what you're thinking. I know what you mean about like how you can raise pendant lights up because they have those chains, but this... Did I say it does have a chain? No, it does not have a chain. It doesn't have that situation. It's too old, Plus, I think people back in the day were, they didn't get much past 5'2", right? In the 1800s. / that is not from the 1800s. That's probably from the 40s. Yeah. Electricity definitely existed when that was made. Well, damn it. Damn it indeed. Well, so I had plans of, doing a little bit of a themed stream around one of my favorite singers, Lights. But then my brain blew up. So I was just innocently asking everybody if they liked Lights. I think Debeth or somebody said Canadian band, and it's Canadian singer, yes, named Lights. One of my faves. Seen her live a few times, and then my really exciting Lights story that I have is I was literally driving from downtown LA into like Silver Lake area, like towards Hollywood, kind of. And I look and I'm like, God, that girl looks like Lights. And I pulled over just because I don't know why, it was just casually walking. So that was neat too, because it was a weird day. It was a really weird day. And then all of a sudden I look and there's my favorite singer, like that stood through the test of times, obviously, like I have other favorites like Elton John and stuff, but someone, from my generation. No, I didn't talk to her, but I've met her before. I really easily could have. And sometimes I'm like, God, what must it have been like? What might it have been like if you had just said hi? But I was kind of like at that time extra like depressed, I guess. It was probably like the lowest I've been that era. And I just like was really, really extra introverted. And seeing her was kind of enough, and just kind of getting to like observe her. She was also with her friends. And the other thing that held me back from saying anything was she was talking about weed as she was walking by. She was like talking about a joint and then like weed that she had. And so I didn't want to like yell out my window right as she was passing. She was talking about the weed. Like as she's talking about weed and like make her feel weird. I don't know. Not that she would have cared, but I like overthought it. I was like, she's having private time with friends and she's talking about weed, and maybe I should just let her continue her walk. And so then she walked around Echo Park. And so this is kind of creepy. I parked and I just sort of like sat at Echo Park and I like sort of watched a little bit. Hi, Evan. Just talking about how the time I stalked one of my favorite singers, but I didn't actually stalk her. She wasn't looking to buy weed. She's just talking about weed that she had. She's like, man, that weed was like, I feel like she said like dank or something. Like she had smoked something strong. I was like, this is not the time for me to like shout out what up. But like I said, I've met her before. We even have photos together. Like do I wish I had done it? Yes. Do I kind of regret it? Yes, I regret it. Damn it. You're right, Troy. I hesitated. What up, Des? Thank you for the high award, Evan Almighty. Is that Mark? Hello, Mark. Thank you for the haps hug. Actually, I just extend my arms out like this. So, oh, Desiree, I am just merely paying tribute to one of my favorite singers, Lights. That's all. Thus, the septum has, made an appearance. It's not a look I really run with any longer, but it has been way too long, Mark. And boy, do I have something to tell you about. Well, not right now, but we're doing guys, I wish Bo was here, but we're doing a hurricane relief stream. Most of you guys know about it at this point, but it's on the 12th, and we have quite a group solidified of different singers and artists, and not everyone is confirmed for what time slot they're getting. That's taking some arranging, but we're going to do that on the 12th. It's going to be starting at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then it's going to go, I think, till midnight, depending on if we schedule people past 10. So we're going to donate the proceeds to the second, oh my God, is it the second? This is why I need Bo in here, but it's called the Second Something Food Bank. And obviously, like whatever is made from the broadcast is going to go, and I'll just put it into the GoFundMe that we have made. And the GoFundMe is linked with Second Harvest. with Second Harvest already. So Bo's already like talked to the charity and we like spent some time figuring out where we wanted to give the proceeds, but we just decided like you know, food is always safe. Oh, well, hello. I'm just, was in sweats literally 30 minutes ago. So that's what's happening on the 12th. If you guys don't know about it, now you do. And it's going to be hopefully profitable, good, a community collective experience. So now that I've made my rough announcement, missing half of my counter organizational part, let's divert. Hello, Breezy. Yeah, well, I know my first thing was because well, I have a couple of friends that do like TikToks and stuff, and one of them I don't know like personally at all, which, but we follow each other, and she has like an Etsy shop and does like crafts, really neat like woodwork stuff, and was just getting her shop off the ground, quit her job finally. Like her husband was even helping her with it, they run the business together. And then the next day, her next TikTok was her house just like obliterated. And the little shop that she had set up for all of her Etsy stuff messed up. Like it was really trippy to see because literally 2 days before she had been having a TikTok about her kid's birthday or something, and they're eating like birthday cake. And then the next couple TikToks later, you see the same kitchen cabinets, but there ain't no kitchen. So that's when I was like, geez, I feel like if at any point you're like hit by that at all, well, a lot of my internet people are, but I don't know. And so no, directly do I have people that I know effectively, only friends, families. So I have some friends, families that live in New Orleans that were affected, but I don't directly know anyone. But like if something makes you tear up, I feel like, and if you have a way to do anything about it, you probably should. I feel like that's your soul's tug to do what you can. So I don't know. Yeah. So it'll be, a good time. I want you guys to think 90s telethon. Okay, that's the vibe that we're going to do. So just to throw it out there, Carrie Vernon is confirmed. Carrie Vernon, that human right there. Carrie Vernon has been confirmed. Jairus has been confirmed. Jairus Cook. Of course, we had to throw Brian Ramirez in there. Some members of the art community that you know. Yes, that's you. Kurt Schilling. Bo, I'm trying to do the pitch because Mark happened to come in. I was like, this is the time. I was like, where the heck is Bo? I couldn't even think of I went blank. Paul Daly had to help me remember the second. I'm sweating. Paul Daly had to help me remember Second Harvest. So, yeah. Thank you for the hapsog, Michael Murray. Me without my counterpart. Well, and that's not just it, Mark. There's more. Claire Means. We got Claire Means, guys. That was my one that I was like sweating about. So Claire was literally like, yeah, I'm in. That easy. So it's going to be 10 to 12 hours. Get ready. Last time I did 9 hours, my head fell off for days, but this is going to be delegated to where, it's not just me for 9 hours. Dear God in heaven, can you imagine? You guys would literally probably donate all of your savings just to get me to stop. Maybe. I love it. I love all the intersecting in the live streaming world. That. So yeah, do I look different today? Sure do. This is exactly how I dressed in 2000 and like, I don't know, 9, except that my hair was black. So, talks about charity, then talks about herself. Sounds about right. All right. It's my comb over dough. My side, it's supposed to be more. This is more it. It's better. Thank you. Thank you for noticing, Doe, darling. Once in a while, act like a child, feel like a kid again. It gets like a prison in the body I'm living in. 'Cause everyone's watching, quick to start talking. I'm losing my innocence. Wish I were a little girl without the weight of the world. It would be nice to start over again. Before we were men, I give, I bend. Let's play pretend. Thank you for the high award and the got pipes from Mr. Almighty. Thank you. Appreciate it. Remember the time we had soda for wine and we got by on gratitude. The worst they could do to you was check your attitude. Fights were for fun. We had water and guns and a place we could call our own. How we lost hold of home, I don't know. I don't know how we lost hold of home. It's the lyrics before my dyslexia incepted into my mind. When it's the end, our lives will make sense. We'll love, we'll bend. Let's play pretend. Let's play pretend. It's not gonna be long before we're all gone. Stop taking life's come on. Let's all grow up again. Yep. Shout out to 2007, I think, with that one. Hot damn, lights. What up? God, I sure, like, my gaydar was off with that one, guys. I thought for sure. But, no, she wound up with some dude from a band. That could have been my life easily if I had married Gavin. Can you imagine? I'd be a brewer's wife and a hot sauce wife. Interesting how life works. Anyhow, I'm digressing. How are you all? Any fun holiday weekend plans? It's been brought to my attention that I guess people have Monday off. Hot sauce wife, yeah, like makes hot sauce for a living. You know, the band finally broke up. A hot sauce wife. Excellent. When do we get to know the secret project, Doe? Wait, is your birthday Monday? It's on the 5th. Whenever the 5th is Doe's birthday. I'm already celebrating. A hot-ass wife? Ziggs, welcome to Vada's Wonderland. Is what means? Like you thought a hot sauce wife was an expression that the kids use? No. It's literally just a wife of someone who makes hot sauce. Good, I'm glad your little peen is here. All right. Who's mad at Ziggs? Wait, why are you telling him he has to change his handle? Freedom of speech, Hannah, unless Haps tells him to. Let's not be so triggered by words. Get a little unruly, no guts, no glory. You caught me. Block him then. Never stop, never slow down. Skydiving, take the leap without a parachute. 'Cause I can't keep my hands away from you. And I'm all in. It's too late to turn around. Adrenaline. What door? Free fall with me. Get a little unruly. No guts, no glory. You got me skydiving. You got me high flying. Jumping over the world now. Never stop, never slow down. Skydiving. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going skydiving. Boy, you're leaving a mark on me, diving into me so slowly, always making it so easy to convince me. Boy, you're leaving a mark on me, diving into me so slowly, always making it. There's more of a chance of me breaking a limb in bed, to be honest. Yes, he is Doe, and it's really like starting to bother me and like cause me a little bit of anxiety thinking about when do you start to know if someone's body is there. No, I'm not knocking on his door. I haven't heard him. He's not there. I think that he's fine. No, I don't smell anything. No. But last night, not last night, 2 nights ago, that thought crossed my mind for the first time, and I could not sleep. And then in the morning, I woke up and I thought about it. And I'm like, he starts school soon. He's stop it. What, Doe? What? How long did it take? Doe? All right. Shit. Do you guys know that I have not a lot of fears? Most of my biggest fears in life that I carried with me from childhood into adulthood have happened to me. But I have one fear that I haven't ever had to face or deal with, and that is not death as a whole. I've had to deal with death and loss, but seeing or finding the dead. I've seen the dead from like across the street. I've watched someone die, but discovering the dead, I believe he is also alive. I don't feel like that's the case. I think that he starts school next week. He's a teacher. Schools in Oregon and Washington start later than the rest of the United States. But don't you think because it's like Labor Day weekend or something that he's maybe taken like a long trip? But there's just a couple other things that have happened up until recently that have added to the concern beyond the fact that I just haven't seen him. So I will not discuss this here on a live stream, but I'm hoping it is just one last blowout before school. But Ion is just not really the blowout type, if you catch my drift. So, well, my upstairs neighbor's MIA. So that's all. Just was asked if there was any updates on Ion. And no, there's not, other than the fact that I've been collecting his mail and putting them on his stairs, and because that's what he usually does for me. And the last 2 Wednesdays, he has not been here to take the trash out. I've done it. I have no problem doing it, but he says that he likes to do it. So whew. Oh, hi, hey Wigga, what up? I saw you in your pickle stream. Briefly, I think. She was headed out, but I think I saw you there. Well, I didn't honestly start worrying until about 5 days in when I had that thought. I was worried about something else about him first, and I think that it actually did happen. And that could be why he's not here. But it could also be why he's not here. You feel me? I hope so too. But one more question, Doe. So when that happened to you, did you start to smell something and then you called someone? Or did they just, and like how long had it been? And like, are you okay? And I know I'd be okay. I tend to dissociate from events like that, and I'm just like, they almost like they don't leave my brain, but it's like it becomes like not real, or like another dimension memory. Do you guys do that with like traumatic things? Like they become like it's not like you don't forget it. It's not like you blacked it out and like forgot completely, but it's like you're like, when you think of it, it almost feels like a dream. No, like, did you smell it? Like, I'm glad you felt compassion and sadness and stuff, but like the morbidity part of it, the morbidity part. All right. Because like I said, I fear dead things, not necessarily death, if that makes sense. And I can't rationalize it very well. Found, not caused, found. I'm sorry. You're going to have great dreams. Just, full of like nice things, like nice plants. Look, Doe, I got a new plant. Look. Wait. Doe, look at my new plant. Does that make you feel better? Look. Just got its first water today. Yeah, it took me a while to invest in my first plant. I mean, I have a few succulents around, but it's not fake. It just got out of the sink. It's still dripping some water. I have to name her still. Hello, Pablo. Do you like my new plant? Any name suggestions, guys? Let's take her down so you guys can see her in all her glory. She wants to be seen. So, she's a pothos or a pothos. I don't know what it's called. Pothos? Pothos? A green queen, actually. So, this was the plant that I had the most luck with in Los Angeles. My one in LA is named Marissa. Don't ask. But Marissa is still alive and well, and she lives at my friend Ashley's house, which Ashley lived 2 stories above me in my building. So Marissa's doing great. So I decided to get another type of a Marissa. And then my other plant that did really well in Los Angeles was like this palm thing, but man, those are expensive. So we're going to start here. And is it Devil's Ivy? So the reason I got this one in California was because I had a bunch of like exposed pipes in my loft. And so when Marissa started flourishing, she had one tail especially that came really far down. And so I was able to start wrapping her around the, thank you for the super heart, Pablo, around the pipes and stuff. And so I got this one. I know she looked a little sparse maybe on the camera, but actually she's beautiful. But her droppage goes all the way around. So her things that are like the ivy, she's going to have more than one. She's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 hanging down parts. She might get real wild. Is it toxic? Do you know that uranium depression glass, which I love depression glass, I collect it, and it is also toxic? So I have some toxic things. Can we just call her the queen? Because, she's a green queen. Pothos green queen. That's why they hang. They hang usually because if the cats eat them, it's not great. So I don't think the cat can get up there. Right? It's to animals? Oh, I'm not going to eat her. So anyways, Marissa's friend needs a name. Did anyone... No one actually gave a suggestion. That's okay. I'm pretty good at naming things myself. Kelsey, how many tabs do you have open? Probably several. Maybe Ivella, because she's evil? Does that mean devil? Wow, I was literally going to say, what about Valerie Pox Leitner? Do you think she likes the song, Valerie? Let's see. Do you know I used to hate that song, guys, and then it finally broke me down? I don't know what was wrong with me. It was a contrarian thing, I think. I was like, oh, that Valerie song. But now I love it, and let's see if she does. Sorry. Oh my god, Chrissy Cats, what up, girl? Chrissy, I'm sorry I always do weird things with my hands at you. Jeez. Do you like this? Not you, Chrissy. Oh my god, guess who likes this? Slink. He comes with certain songs. Oh, thanks. I was trying to fly. Okay, Troy. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things, what you're doing in my head. I paint a picture. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Certain songs he likes. Valerie. I'm just trying to see if we should name the plant Valerie. Valerie. I've waited a week to name her. Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for ya. It does feel right. You shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? He's on the floor licking himself. And you have to pay that fine that you were dodging the whole time, or are you dizzy? Audrey, that is such a weird synchrony. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Since when is this a bus stop? What up? Sometimes I go out by myself. I look across the water. And I think of all the things that you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Only one dude got off. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I wish you... Meet Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Is that your name? Valerie. Do you like the name? Valerie. Valerie. I asked the plant when I was watering it what it wanted to be named. So. Valerie. You guys might know this about me, but I really take a lot of thought into things that I name. Usually don't get it wrong. I really couldn't name the cat, and well, there's a reason, clearly it has a name that I was going to figure out, and I think deep down I knew that. So usually though, I come up with pretty damn good names. I can't say that I've ever tried to name something Valerie. Good night, Joe. Hope you sleep good, and that you remember good things from the stream now. So I think it's Valerie. So Valerie Poxleitner, what up? Is she up there? Yes, it's on the 12th. What up, Elliot Schmeliet? I'm not getting my ET poster out again. Last time I almost broke the frame. Shout out to Neil Diamond. I'm not sure why, but he wanted a shout out. This is my version of one. Where to begin? We gotta go low. I can't begin to know when. Then I know growing strong, or something like that. I'm not really sure. Slow. When it was spring, and spring became the summer, who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out and touching me and touching you, sweet Caroline. Do, do, do. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. But now I look at the night, guys. And it don't seem so lovely. We filled it up with only two. When I hurt, curtain runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? One, touching, one, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. The good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined. I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, oh no, oh no. If he wants to leave, he actually legitimately fights his way out of my arms, but he is a limp biscuit right now. So I'm going to go with he doesn't hate Neil Diamond. Look at him. I have no restraint on this being, so... Oh, there he goes. See what I mean? He's out. He lets me know. He does deal. Maybe he doesn't love it. Thought you might like the reference, Eric. How do I get these wings again?
Miss the ways you would say you want me. Call me over, pull me closer. You kiss me like you and I are 17. Why does it seem like you don't remember? Call me when you're coming down. Say you never let me down. Those nights you tried to calm me down. Even though I love you, just say that. Those are words you can't take back. This is for the highs and lows. I just know we couldn't know. This is for the highs and lows. Singing aloud, sunny by the window. I wish you would come and read my mind, or give me a sign, or tell me you want me to be mine. This is for the highs and lows. Singing aloud.
I can drink any water. Well, I mean, I have today, just not since I started, and I've been streaming for an hour. That's not good. So everyone's updated as to what they're doing on the 12th of September, right? Yes, dolled up just like the 90s for a telethon, except we're going to stream it on HAPS instead of the TV. And the guests will all be virtual instead of in the studio, which is going to be great fun. So I'm stoked / a little bit nervous to be taking on something of such a caliber. But I also think that, well, I know that due to how this has just been coming together pretty effortlessly, I think it'll be good. So, yikes! Yes, think breakfast at Tiffany's. So I used to do the same report like over and over again. I would just like amend it for the next grade. So I did a report on Audrey Hepburn, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. And in one way or another, I figured out a way to make this Audrey Hepburn. Anyhow, it's classic. Don't ask me many Audrey facts. But, yep. Some Doe said that thing about the plant. I was like, of course you have an Audrey plant. I can't lie. No more of your darkness. Cat, hat, accessories. All of my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I've grown tired. We're working on this one. And time still stands before me. I'm just shooting the breeze. No one's really here right now. Oh, hey, Garcia. Happy Friday. Not no one, but... I just want the theme. Or the chorus. Sorry, the cat just evacuated. Save myself from falling. What are you eating? This is the one. Sounds prettier. What the hell is my cat? What are you doing going across the street? Where are you going? He's in the street. What are you doing? I've never seen you across the street. What are you doing? All right, whatever. Ah, I've seen him outside in the yard. I've seen... This is the way. What is he doing? Wow. He's up to something. Yikes a mundo, guys. What is the way, Des? Hello, Christopher Michael.
Having mom all to myself. When you're ready, we'll be here. To new memories.
Des, I'm trying to be myself from 2009 or 2007. Minus the wings. I never wore wings. I don't know why those are on. Oh, yeah, I tried to fly. Maybe I should take them off for a moment. What do I have to do to make you love me? What do I gotta do to make you care? What is with everyone eating pork chops lately? What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there. I wake up like that a lot. I'm like, what do I do to make you want me? What do I gotta do to be heard? What the heck is a salad roll? What do I gotta say when it's all over? Dope, Des. The star seems to be the heart. I'm trying so hard not to just laugh with slight joy about Des's sad. It's sad. It's a sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. Sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me sorry seems to be the hardest word. Oh, that sounds like Thanksgiving or Christmas Donner. sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. Sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. What do I gotta do to be heard? A goth lesbian. Oh, hi. What do I do when lightning strikes me? What do I gotta do? What do I got to do? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Pretty sure I recorded over several childhood family videos with my Avril Lavigne music videos that I would make. So shout out to Avril. Looks great. Have you guys seen Avril Lavigne lately? Hot damn, that lady knows how to age. I don't really know what the Texas Roadhouse is, but I also think I've heard of it. I just don't think that it exists here, but also I just moved to Oregon, so it might. When she had her first clothing line, was it like at a random, was it at like, it was at a store, right? Like at a specific store? I could be, she sold like ties, pinstripe things. Am I making that up? Sometimes I don't know what I actually remember. It was everywhere. Damn. I don't know. Well, I'm glad she monopolized on that look of hers. I was wearing pinstripe men's pants and wife beaters and ties. I thought I looked great. Thanks, Avril. There was no internet really to pick out fashion. She's hot. You and me, we made a vow. For better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down, but the proof's in the way it hurts. For months on end, I had my doubts, denying every tear. Wish this would be over now, but I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call on me, baby, I know I'm not the only one. Been so unavailable. Sadly, I know why. Your heart's unattainable, even though Lord knows you kept mine. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call on me, baby, I know I'm not the only one. And I've loved you for many years. Maybe I am just not enough. deepest fears by lying and tearing us apart. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call on me, baby, I know I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy. Ugh. Of course you don't think I know what you've done, but dear God, it's obvious. The proof is in the fucking pudding. Guys, when you call me baby, I fucking know I'm not the only one. Jesus. I know I'm not the only one. Well, hello, probably possible. Please do not hurt my brain. Did I fall? Huh. I have wings on. Of course not. How is everybody? Still doing great? Not sure how many people even answered the last time. A beautiful dark angel. Well, my comb over really got messed up with that Sam Smith song. God damn it, Sam Smith. Jesus. All right. There. Are we back in 2009 or not? I think it's looking worse. Whatever, if I answer honestly. Don't at me, probably possible. I give you the same warning every single time you enter my broadcast. You don't always get booted. You actually stayed the whole time yesterday. Remember when I was in the hammock, you actually pointed out that my background blur was on? So you've done some great things in here. Is it? Des, is it making you think of that? Yeah, Probably Possible is here. Bo, big fan of Probably Possible, I think. Also not quite sure. I know you like them. I'm really glad that you like them. I'm really glad. Sexy? Probably Possible does a lot. He's got a lot of thoughts. You know? Why are you vomiting about your high school graduation year, Christopher Michael? You don't like the year you graduated? Or you just hated high school? There comes my neighbor. I'm wearing wings. He pretended not to look, but I saw him looking that way. I'd look. Chris, I think you might be the youngest one in this stream, so... I mean, Des is young too, but I don't quite know Dez's age, but... Yes, hello, Dr. Dunn. They're on for safety purposes in case I need to fly. 2009, Christopher Michael. Hate to say it, you're def a baby here. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I have like all my emo night paraphernalia ready to go. Last time I tried to do an emo night theme, or not emo night, but emo themed broadcast, no one was having it. I was dead set, and I think I wound up like singing Shania Twain or something. But I was literally wearing my emo night shirt. It's as sad as fuck. And then I have a emo night beanie with a gravestone on it. I was ready. I was gosh darn ready. The only thing I didn't have left was my lip piercing. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. My emo playlist is called Burn in Hell, Desiree. I was like, where's my emo playlist? Um, Burn in Hell. Yep. That's intense. Oh, that's Muse. They're on the cusp. Okay, so I actually loved The Used a lot, and people hated on the I think it was the Bird and the Worm album, and I loved that album. I was definitely, really wild and side parted driving around in my Jetta at probably too fast of a speed listening to it, but I felt cool. And this was the song. I would always hit curbs too. I was also like straight edge emo too, like until, well, anyways, for a bit. The Christian side. There's so many emo stages. There's the sober emo stage. There's the reckless emo stage. There's the you don't give a fuck emo stage. There's the depressed emo stage. There's sometimes the suicidal emo. Sorry to bring up suicide like that. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness, and not to speak of it lightly. I have had my own stories with the issue. All right. So anyhow, there's all those phases of emo. It's a culture. Slash, remember before the term emo even was a thing? And it was just called like scene. It was before it was even scene kids. I was like, you were a scene kid. You were a scene kid. Probably possible. That's exactly what I mean about not hurting my brain. I'm just talking about the emo culture. Oh, I was sorry for bringing it up. Wasn't apologizing for it. Same. There's multiple people inside me. Do you like Mayday Parade, Desiree? Oh God, yeah, they did. They thought we were decrepit. We were a little whiny, you have to admit. Babies. Des, I'm putting out into the universe now that one day we go to an emo night together. Have you ever been? I was like so anti-emo night because it was like all the kids that weren't actually emo. Like they're like 24 now and they're like emo, you know, a little judgy I was. I was like, I am not going to emo night. I finally went to an emo night day in LA and I had such a good time. And then Mayday Parade was there just randomly. They were like not on the list. The thing about emo night day is that tons of the people in the lineup are like a surprise. And then Chiodos was there. So I could not handle myself from Mayday Parade to it will be what's the word? Spectacular. I tried to say it will be co-hosting. You're going to be great. I've already seen your first outfit. So your first concert was Paramore. Let me one up you, Des, because my ex-boyfriend's band toured with Paramore. So that was cool. Eric, your idea of emo is slightly different. You're like a metalhead. So if it's metal, I'm still enjoying this emo. Let's just take it back to the beginning. What about, did you know Hey Monday? I'm trying to think of all like the other like lead girl songs. Oh my God, Des. I was obsessed with all the emo bands that had girl singers. Did you know Versa Emerge? No one knows who I'm talking about. Versa Emerge. Or Gone Till November. Or the one I just said. They all like are Paramore-ish. But shout out to Haley, who's still, out there. I just came across her on social media recently. Low key though, my leg is stimming, Des, from the excitement. My leg down here, it's just going up and down. which is pretty much all it ever did in my 20s. Oh, what up, Michael W. Smith? We're listening to the music that I was listening to when I was still a part of the youth group. Thank you, Bo, for, filling everybody in. I'm about to probably make everyone leave the broadcast. In the business of misery, let's take it from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, ticking like a clock. Matter of time before we all run out. They thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. We waited 8 long months, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. The week's week, heart on fire, she got it out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Whoa, I never meant to brag, but I got it what I want now, though. It was never my intention to brag. Steal it all away from you now. You guys are feeling so good, cause I got it what I want now. And if you feel it so good, cause God is good for changes, they don't ever matter, people never change. What's a whore, you're nothing more, I'm sorry, that'll never change. About forgiveness, we're both support for having this change. Sorry honey, but I passed up, now look this way. There are a million other girls who do it just like you, looking as innocent as possible to get to who wanted what they want. It's easy if you do it right. Well, I refuse. Oh my god, my neighbor is getting in his car. Whoa, I never meant to brag. I just don't have the range of Haley. It was never my intention to brag. Steal it all away from you now. God, does it feel so good? Cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would. God, I just feel so... It just feels so good. I have them in blue and green and yellow too, Bo. I watched his wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving you. Just watched my wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving. Michael W. Smith, yes. Oh my god, my grandma offered me $50 to take mine out, Des, and I was actually close. No, wait, 100. I was close to taking it out anyways when she said that. She was going to remove it with pliers, actually. And why do they always say they're going to remove your piercings with pliers? You're like, you don't actually need pliers to remove it. So I was like kind of over it anyways. And so I took it out. I got $100, which, pretty much covered the piercing to begin with. I did not pierce my own. Pliers. It's such a grandma. Mine was my grandma too. Well, Michael W. Smith, you're a Christian artist of the top 40s Christian genre. You know? It's Friday night. The bikers are out. Good job, Des. I would let you do a piercing on my lobes. I want a couple more lobe piercings, but I refuse to pay for them because, it's so easy to do yourself. But I just don't want to do my lobes myself. So wish you were here to shove a needle through my lobe because literally, I got my ex to give me one time. She was always like, no. She would always say that she knew how to pierce, right? She'd be like, I know how to pierce. I can do that. I know how to pierce. I can do that. So I'd be like, well, then pierce my ear then. And finally, and then she'd be like, oh, no, well, not right now. So finally, she was a little tipsy one night. Not like dangerous tipsy, but I knew she'd say yes. And I was like, will you please pierce my lobe? So I got her to do one hole into a potato. And it was great. It worked out fine. But then she wouldn't do another one. And so anyways, I need someone else that will I'm not asking for a cartilage piercing. I'm not going to go pay $50 or whatever it is to go pay someone to put a hole in my lobe. You know what I mean? I'm this close away from doing it myself because I need one more on this side. Thank you. Ugh, frustrating. What do you mean, oh my? You're declining? Fine. Jeez. You're reaching some sort of level of something. Might it be lower or upper when you're asking people on the internet that you've never met in real life to fly out and pierce your lobe? Yes, Des. I was expecting you to also come to my home to do it, so it's a lot. I just feel like you would do it if you were here. So, you know? Like, look, I only have, well, I mean, I have like some weird holes in here and some holes here, but I need just one more lobe, one little baby. Should I just do it tonight? I don't even think I have a potato. Let's see, what do we have going on here? We have some things. This is the one that, wait, where is it? This third one right here. It's the one I got her to do into the potato. It was fine. I heal so easy and well from piercings because I don't really put a lot in my body that I have to like work through to digest, or, I'm pretty healthy. So my piercings just always take. Everyone I've dated always never wants me to get anything pierced, or I'm sorry, I'm talking like past tense. They never want you to get anything pierced. They never want you to get anything tattooed, but yet they're usually covered and pierced. It's like this weird thing. I'm sure people who get like lip filler and stuff get that. Their partner's always like, I don't want you to get Botox or anything. And then they met you when you were Botoxed. I don't do partners like that, but like, you know what I mean? I refuse to go to Claire's or Walmart to pierce my own ear. I will do it myself, or Des will do it. Now, body piercings, Heck, this one was ice pushpin thumbtack. So easy. Don't do this at home, kids, or ever. It's not smart. When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart as I watched, and he tried to reassemble it. My mama swore that she would never let herself forget. That was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love. Love doesn't exist. But darling, you are the only exception. 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 Baby, I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. We've got to find other ways to make it alone, or keep a straight face. But I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I have sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness. I tried, because none of it was ever worth the risk. You are the only exception. 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 You guys, remember how I talk about gray areas? Nothing's black and white. Don't let people tell you that. Jeez. Everyone has their own reality. So how could it be black and white? It makes no sense. I've got a tiny grip on reality. I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Give me some kind of proof that it's not a dream. Put it in, Des. Send me a pic. You are the only exception. 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 Me, you spotted the only exception. Me, you're not wrong. I said life isn't black and white, but I wasn't talking about clothing items. And I'm on my way to believing. I'm on my way to believing. Everybody wish Des luck on her journey to reinstate the septum piercing into the septum. Godspeed, Des. May it be an easy insertion. May it slide right in. Let me just butcher some more Haley for you while you stick that in. No, sir. I don't want to be the blame. Not anymore. It's your turn. So take the seat. We're settling the final score. And why do we like to hurt so much? Can't decide. We've made it harder just to go on. And all the possibilities. Well, I was wrong. It's been a while. When you let your heart win, whoa, that's what the fire when you let your heart win, whoa, dance with the sound of its beating, and that's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. This is rough. How am I supposed to feel when you're not here? 'Cause I burned every bridge I ever built when you were here. I still try. And then I look at my algorithm and it's like, Vada, please stop with the emo music. And the first song that it is suggesting that I try is Elton John, Tiny Dancer. Bring it home, child, the algorithm's saying, and I'm saying no. This was kind of a bad emo phase for me right here, this one. It was my ringtone for a while. We're going even earlier, I think. Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, What a beautiful wedding, said a bridesmaid to the waiter. And yes, but what a shame. What a shame. The groom's bride is a whore. I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. A sense of poison rationality. I chimed in with haven't you ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Sense of poison rationality. Well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is safe. This calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact, we'll look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is safe. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Sense of poison rationality. I chimed in with haven't people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Sense of poison rationality. Hello, Mr. Nemesto. This is not how the broadcast started. Closing the goddamn door. No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Sense of poison rationality. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. Again. This one is silver, Mr. Nemest. Welcome to emo night. I know, because we were all seeking, you know? Then we realized that leaning into our sad wasn't working. All right, at least I don't know. I think that's what happened. There are some still stuck in the emo phase, Des. Just still there. Not yet hippies. Not yet a rebel. No, wait, all rebels. Not yet a hippie. I'm not a rebel, not yet a hippie. All I need is time, a moment that is mine. While I'm in between. And the true ones I usually jive with also respect the Queen, Brittany. Thank you for the haps hug, James. All different kinds. All different kinds. Now, what else can I blow eardrums out with? All-time low. I just hit a pierce the veil, but maybe that's a little calmer.
Sure, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen.
was the best thing for me to get my stimming out when I was like 18.
Take the stage by storm. The way you wrap those boys around your finger. You wanna play the leader, cause you know it's what you're good at. The low road for the fast side. Make every second ready.
Thank you for the Peace Award, Mr. Nemest. Oh, guys, so imagine one of my favorite bands, Mayday Parade, is suddenly on stage, and then after them, this is when I got kind of like hardcore. This is when I stopped going to church. I'm glad you like the red sock. No, I have actually a pretty serious story as to the time when I actually realized that I was not going back to church. Well, no, this is not me singing. This is Chiodos. Oh, you don't like the song, James? Oh, Breaking Benjamin. Yes. Bo is still here. Yes. So, no, my story of why I stopped going to church stems much beyond anything that has to do with my family or anything that has to do with like me personally. It was just something that I witnessed at a super church that I had started going to in college. When I moved up to Seattle. My parents lived like an hour south of Seattle. So when I moved up to Seattle as a youngin', I'm not getting into the story right now though. I started going to a super church. I will tell you the name of it because fuck that place. It's called The City, and the pastor's name is Casey Treat. Let me go grab his book that he wrote. Yeah, I still have it on my bookshelf. Because I want to remember this man's name in case I ever try to tell this story and I can't reference him. So this son of a bitch bastard, Casey Treat. I don't put anyone on blast ever unless they absolutely deserve it. But this man still has a church, and he has more than one now. And he has a helicopter that goes from his south of Seattle campus to his like east of Seattle campus. Or wherever. Awful human. You can see it in his eyes. He, first of all, it was a popular church that a lot of my friends and like the music scene went to and stuff. Also a bunch of like Seahawks at the time went there. They all since stopped going. But like, for example, one time on Sunday, he's standing up there and he would just say really, really awful things all the time. He was really into status, obviously. And both his kids one had a Hummer and one had like a Range Rover, which whatever, but his kids sucked too. And so one day he's like giving the sermon. He's like, I want to get all of you on your feet. And he's like, every cotton picking one of you. And the Seahawks had just started going there, right? There was about, I think, 8 members of the Seahawks team, and 4 of them are Black. And they stood up and they walked out. So that was kind of the first thing I witnessed of like, man, this guy is not good. He is God complexed. Well, yeah, they were spoiled, but that was their parents' fault, obviously. And then he would make comments like, well, who wears Kirkland jeans, you know, like making fun of like people that have to buy like store brand things. But that's not even why. The reason that I actually stopped going there was because his son, who is now the pastor of like worship or something, him and his little friend used to, I'm not getting into it, but they would film girls like having sex with girls at their house. And I was invited over one time to the home. I used to get invited to like the exclusive youth group dinner nights at the fucking Olive Garden, like if you were like special enough to be invited. And it felt so like cliquish. Like I'm an adult. I had never experienced something so cliquish. Granted, I was still like a young adult, but I was like, I'm not in high school anymore. This is really weird. Then of course I realized that behavior lasts your whole life. Anyways, I am not going to go into any more on this broadcast about it because I just want to. Maybe I'll tell the story another time. It just deserves literally a start to a finish end. And right now I do not have the mental capacity to unload all that is Casey Treat. So, fulfilling your God-given destiny, get your copy today. Great one. Great book. Yep. What song do you want, James? You don't like Chiodos? Yeah, another time would be good. What? Disgusting. Not you, James. It's not on the news. I almost was like, fuck the news. What am I in the mood to sing? Good. I'm clearly having trouble of thinking of songs other than anything emo. Well, yeah, because it's like a weird topic. I do like Offspring. I can't say I've ever tried to sing Pretty Fly for a White Guy or anything. I don't know 21 Pilots enough. I don't think. I wish I knew Migraine. James, something easier. I can't sing Marilyn Manson, and I actually don't want to right now because don't hate Marilyn Manson. Used to actually really like Marilyn Manson, but Marilyn's dark. So, the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. But I'm a little bit turned off right now currently because I just remembered how all the lesbians used to cover themselves in fake blood and fuck to Marilyn Manson. So I'm kind of good on that right now. I don't really want to picture that. Yeah, fake blood. Like, can you guys just get it together? How desensitized are you? At least make it real. How embarrassing. Fake blood to Marilyn Manson. Like, it's like cringe. You're really. Thank you, Eric Miller. I would expect that. Exactly. That's what I said, Des. I was like, why not have an actual bloody massacre and just wait till you're menstruating? It will look the same. Des is my kind of girl. Like this fake shock value stuff, there's nothing more that turns me off than fake shock value or real shock value, just shock value in general. You know what I mean? The Cranberries. I'm not ignoring you, James. It's just that your music over on the East Coast, I think, was a little different than what I was into over here. So it's not like I don't like the things you're saying. It's just that it's like we were just slightly adjacent. And I do like Cher a lot. God, she ages great. But I don't even know if I can appease TJ with a Cranberries song, to be honest. I can't speak for everybody. I don't know. But the more trauma that someone has, usually the more freakier sometimes they can be in their sex life. So being that I would say there's a higher concentration maybe of trauma in the LGBTQ community. Granted, this is just a speculation. I would think that more of them maybe have like kinks and freaky stuff that they're into merely because they haven't dealt with other stuff, but also not saying that that stuff's bad. All right, moving on. That's just my opinion. But also like cannot speak for everybody at all. So somebody in every direction will disagree with that. But my guess is there isn't going to be a lot of 70 and 60 or even 50-year-old lesbians covering themselves in fake blood to have sex. Hopefully by then they'll just have, learned about the horny black toad or something. I already sang horny black toad today. I've never gotten so many requests and like none of them are clicking. Cranberries are out. I don't really know Linger well enough, and that's the only one I was thinking of. I hope you know what personality I am right now. Alexa, no song quiz. Go home. That's a very... Alexa, no song quiz. Go home, please. If she doesn't hear me the second time, she opens it up. Oh, they would hate me being their spokesperson. None of them are actually lesbians anymore anyways. Lesbians aren't cool anymore. Oh, I love that song. That's a great idea. Daydream Believer. Thank you. Do you still remember how we used to be? feeling together, believing whatever my love has said to me. Both of us were dreamers, young love in the sun. Felt like my savior, my spirit I gave you. We'd only just begun. Well, everyone's got cool people. Cecilia, my love. They were always cool. You're right. But it is 2021 where Los Angeles thinks that it starts trends, and now it's not cool to be lesbian in Los Angeles. But they'll be back. Bisexuality is the new cool thing, which is funny because, we mostly are bisexual. It's just that I choose to enjoy women more. I do enjoy women more. So I identify as being gay. Don't really use the word lesbian, but for the sake of that making the most sense, I primarily am attracted to women. So I am a lesbian, right? But am I technically a bisexual being? Absolutely. It's just, I don't swing both ways no more. Explain pansexual. Pansexual is someone who doesn't care about genders. It's they're just attracted to you. So it could be someone who's trans or someone non-binary or everything, anything. Not that they're attracted to everything or anything. It's just there's no, I am only attracted to women or only attracted to men or only attracted to trans people. Oh, mine doesn't accept it at all. They think I've just I'm personally not into pronouns, but because I don't need titles, words, labels. So I'm just a she. Pretty gender apathetic. If anything, I identify as gender apathetic because I don't care. But I respect people's pronouns who do. Does that make sense? So if someone really says I'm they, yes, you are. That's fine. But for my own self, I don't personally need that. So to each their own, though. Wait, did you just tell your family? I'm confused. Bo is saying that he's glad you told your family, but I just assumed you told them a long time ago. All right, the monkeys. There's nothing in that cup. If you see me pick that cup up one more time, please just tell me no. I just here's my thing. I think that, yes, sexuality, whatever, the spectrum of it is broad. And I think that there's times in our lives where we kind of change. And I've totally been dead set on the fact that I was asexual before, which then I was told, well, no, you're not really asexual. You're sapiosexual. And I'm looking up all these terms and I'm okay, I could literally fall under an umbrella of so many of these terms. But what I'm just going to stick with is fucking gay because it's the easiest, I don't need to then explain to everybody that under the umbrella of being gay, I also am only attracted to people based off of their mind and not necessarily on their appearance, which is why sometimes I date not very attractive looking people in societal standards. It doesn't matter. And I don't think that anyone else cares as much as maybe I don't even care. So why would someone else care? You know what I mean? But that's just me. Wow. Oh my God, Des. Well, welcome out. Welcome out. Yeah, the mind is sexy, but it gets me in trouble because a lot of smart people are dangerous. But I've learned that lesson too. So sapiosexuality has actually gotten me in a lot of trouble, guys. A lot. So I don't identify as sapiosexual, even though I've been told that that's what I am by other people, which is hilarious. Yeah, discernment is great, but me and discernment have a great relationship unless it comes to me having a chemical attraction to somebody. That chemical attraction that I have, sometimes this is my discernment skills, and this is me with a chemical attraction to somebody. And instead of it going like this in a healthy way, sometimes when I, have the chemicals, it just my discernment melts. But there are red flags that past me could have listened to, and now I'm aware of them. So hopefully I won't mess up again. But if I do, that's okay. But also, other than that, top-notch discernment skills always. Anyhow, what were we singing? The Monkees? Hey, hey, we're the Monkees? Oh, God. Did James Nemes just leave? I thought he would like this chat since he's a lesbian. I thought we were singing Daydream Believer. Not Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. You guys are confusing. Well, Daydream Believer is what James said, I thought. Here it comes. Pray for me. Ask Casey Treat to put in a good word. Ooh, I could hide neath the wings of a bluebird as she sings. Oh boy. 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. A shaving razor's cold and it stings. Thank you for the appreciate award, Cecilia. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Thank you for the super clap. You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed, and now you know how happy I could be. Thanks, James. And a good time start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really mean? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? This is a great request. I gotta add this one to the list. Just such a cheerful ditty. Great for dipping low. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? It's on your playlist for a pool day? That's great. I had gotten a protein bar out to eat during this broadcast, which now I don't need because it's dinner time soon, but I don't know where it went. Never ate it. Are we going to 3 hours? You guys let me know. Oh. Only true in fairy tales. I think it did. Meant for something else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, and that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunts me in my dreams. And then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. I'm sitting on Casey Treat's book. Not a trace, doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. It was an accident, Cecilia. Thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. And I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Without a trace, doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Was this in Shrek? Oh, right! It was like the main song. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted me in my dreams. Then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Not a trace, doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Without a trace, doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Oh, why, thank you for the mic drop award as I sit here on my couch smashing my own cushions. It's up to no good. In saddest fuck shirt from Emo Night. Lost my goddamn mind. Living my life in a slow hell. Different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. Been filling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I've ever changed my ways. Put your picture away. Sat down and cried today. I can't look at you when I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away. Sat down and cried today. I can't look at you when I'm lying next to her. Called you last night in the hotel. Everyone knows, but they won't tell. Been there half-30 miles, tell me something just ain't right. He's cheating on her. I've been waiting on you for a long time. Fueling up on heartaches and cheap wine. Ain't heard from you in 3 damn nights. What the hell, Kid Rock? That's rude. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. Plot twist, she's cheating too. Put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. Instead of asking each other, we're fucking other people instead. Sounds about right. Yep. Why have communication when you can just cheat and then make a mess? And then you'll have to clean up your mess later. And it's going to suck. And when you clean up your mess, people probably wind up lying a bunch to do it. And then someone's just going to get swept under the fucking rug. And their feelings hurt. That sucks. Jeez, people. You know? Oh, yeah. What happened to my lights hairstyle? I've become a hot mess this broadcast. I think I started decently, lights like. Maybe we'll become lights before the end of the broadcast. There's still 35 minutes left. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains with the sound of silence. I walk alone, narrow streets of cobblestones, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. My eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split me. Touched the sound of silence. You have to take your sister to the airport? There was a stripper at the club who actually danced to that. Oh, I love a performance artist stripper. They are my favorite. Was it fun? There's like a burlesque strip club in town in Portland. Portland's actually known for like good stripping community or whatever. But anyways, my friend plays poker there. So one night we went to whatever. And the strippers, they were just going to town. And I was like, wow, I've never actually seen where every stripper is like legit performance art, right? Very unique song choices at that club. I couldn't take my eyes off the stage. And that's not common for me. Like usually I can't really keep eye contact with the stage at a strip club. But this one, I actually took a seat, watched the show. All right, Bo, well, safe journeys to the airport and back. Hopefully it won't take longer than an hour, right? This is a really dramatic moment to leave you guys with, but hang on. Hello, Sour Breaker. Wait, what? She was 57 years old and she didn't dance. She just stood over the stage with her. Stop. Desiree, get out of town. Wow. That's incredible. All right. I am not leaving you yet, Troy. Well, I got to condition myself for this stream. No, I haven't eaten dinner. I haven't even, well, of course I haven't made dinner, but I know what I'm making. So at least there's that. The church bells are going. It's 8 p.m. No, not oats, because last night that's what I did out of starvation. I did oats and it actually didn't satiate me at all. And then I wound up eating so much cereal. So right now I actually have tofu out compressing, to get all the liquid out. I got to cook it. It's going to go bad if I don't cook it. So I'm going to make the tofu, and then I just got some really good rice that I ordered that finally came, because I can't find this rice in most of the stores. Hi, brother. How are you? Just talking about my food I'm going to make. So, wow. Well, I mean, I hope that the guys laughing at least gave tips, because it sounds like that they were making fun of her. And if they're at least going to get laughs, they should at least paid for their entertainment. That's how I feel. Like if I'm going to get humor out of something, and I think it's like, for example, the strip club I was just talking about, there's a clown. All right. That's how intense this place is. It's a really nice venue, actually. So there's a clown. She's a reg. And she gets a lot of glances, but it ain't because it's sexy. It's because it's hard not to look. And because I had a hard time not looking, I still gave her money because I was staring. And so then she made a balloon shaped like a vagina, and my hand's like this, and she like goes like this, like for me to make a fist. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like this at the stage, and she puts the vagina balloon on my arm, slides it up my arm. And I was like contemplating, should I have not given her the money? Anyhow, then the next stripper that came out was beautiful. And I'm sitting there with a balloon shaped like a vagina on my arm. So I just like took it off, put it down. Oh, she sounds classy. Great. Wow, 57 and begging for cocaine. How would she last that long? It's a hard knock life. Damn. Knowledge? What are you trying to say right now? Let's work through this. I only smoke herb. It's Friday night on Haps, Kelsey. TGIF. And you have about 28 minutes left of this mess, Kelsey. So get it in while you can. Oh my God, that didn't sound right. Just meant, I scare myself, but like not really. I just feel like I think I've gotten into habit of. What is the song? Ain't got no thing. Why am I blinking? And I really wanna. Sorry, my brain's gone through a lot. I'm not minding you at all, Knowledge. Please stay. And I really wanna. Des, I'm there too. Can you see me holding mine? No one knows that song? Damn. Is it Sublime? No, it's not Sublime. Fuck. What is it, Des? Help. No, the last song. What is it? Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. See, I live in city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that time. Take me to the place I love, 'cause she knows plan. She sees my good someday. She kisses me when they never worry. No, that's a lie. You need help? I'm butchering Red Hot Chili Peppers. What do you need help about? Here I go. I don't ever wanna feel like I did back then. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Wait, did I say you were traumatized? Are you?
I had a dream last night. We drove out to see Las Vegas. We lost ourselves in the bright lights. I wish you could have seen us. Begging for change to get home. Around like San Francisco.
We're back.
On the high climb. I spent the summer on the West Coast. Road and to the line.
What can I do? Knowledge. That's cool, Eric. What? Were you still in your Spider-Man outfit? Are you just worn out? Try. It almost happened. Knowledge. We need to reacclimate your nervous system back down to a state of calm. My guess is you are a little activated right now. I bet that this emo music is not helping you decompress much. Allow me to put on something that Kelsey suggested earlier that I think might be better for you, brother. Kelsey, you did a good thing earlier by suggesting the genre that you did suggest. I call it a genre because it is. It's called the genre of Vada's childhood. Yeah, you're here. Why don't you take a little puff of the ganj? Knowledge! Knowledge! Now can you tell me what's ailing me? Knowledge! Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta indeed. What I really need. Knowledge! 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 I wish Knowledge was here in his bra. And I wish Des was here to pierce my ears. Squeeze me tight. Don't you want your baby to be alright? I said, baby, it's for sure. Knowledge got the fever, and he got the cure. I didn't say you didn't know me. I said there are things, major things you don't know yet, which makes sense. As you pointed out, we've known each other how long? A month? You're live? Brother, you're blowing my mind with confusion right now, but it also could just be the day. You're live right now, or you were live? I love how it doesn't actually matter, but yet I'm just staring at imaginary knowledge right now. God, I'm annoying. There's not much more annoying than me when I get in this type of mood, you know? Yikes. This is why I introvert myself into the home. Like, I don't... Like, people on the internet, they can leave. But... It's unfortunate that my lights jersey didn't go to proper use today. I'll have to do another lights tribute stream, even though no one ever cares. Oh my god, knowledge. Wait a second. Like, you were on, like, was this, like, wait, let me rephrase this. Is this something that was from you as Spider-Man for your Spider-Man occupation that you have? Or was this something that I should have watched not on Haps, but on the Citizen app? You feel me? I'll back up. Oh! Oh god, but you were dressed as Spider-Man. God, I love you. I know you're not a girl, Knowledge, but... Oh wait, I should actually sing this to Kelsey. Knowledge, you just, you know... I'm just gonna pretend you're still dressed as Spider-Man. Good. And I hope that it was, you know, for justice of sorts. Also, what is going on in the atmosphere today? I need to know. Knowledge. Wait, not that your sign has anything to do with that, but like, something going on today. Well, this Vada was just trying to come on and do a little tribute to her favorite Canadian singer. Literally, Kelsey, the only plan for this stream was this. Taurus. What is your moon and what is your rising? Also, Knowledge, add me on the CoStar app if you're on there. That'd be fun. What up, Two Scoops? So basically, I started today's broadcast. I just wanted to keep it light, keep it bright. I even made extra emphasis on the slogan. I even placed myself next to my own slogan. Like, I left the slogan on the screen next to my head. Fights still broke out. It's fine, you know, energies are building everywhere. But I then somehow, as I'm just trying to literally have a tribute to Lights, my favorite Canadian singer, which should have been peaceful as heck, because Lights is Canadian. Like, need I say more? Canadians are pretty neutral. I dig them for that. So I was like, let's like kind of like have a Canadian themed stream, right? Two Scoops, you weren't here, so maybe that's why it fell apart. But then suddenly I'm wearing a shirt with a cuss word, you know, headbanging. And now look at me, I'm a manic mess, encouraging my brother to fight. So I just have turned in several different directions today. 4 of my personalities have come out, I think. And I'm not sure even what one this is. Confused, as this is how we began. We also didn't have a hat with a graveyard on it to start. So basically, I know more than anyone, I think, that you can't really, not more than anyone, more than the next, whatever, what's the expression? I know just as well as anyone that you can't really ever plan a stream. So this is a good reminder for when we do the 12-hour hurricane relief fundraiser stream that will be occurring on September 12th. That's right. I know I seem insane right now, but that is a real thing that we're doing. It's going to be an all-day thing. You remember Jackie's birthday stream, how I was pimping that out? And I was like, we're going to go all day. And we did, right? So this is also going to be all day. It's going to start at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's going to go all the way until 10 p.m., possibly to midnight. Yes, it's really real. Troy can confirm it. Troy is going to help produce, and we have a lineup in stow for you guys with a bunch of broadcasters that you'll know. Let's see, who are a few of them? Claire Means, Carrie Vernon, Jairus Cook, Brian Ramirez. A bunch of folks from the art community are going to, you know, figure out something artsy. I really, really feel intimidated by the arts community because I like can't paint or anything, but like they're going to do something. I just don't know what, and it's going to be great. And then we have some other slots with different types of people that we're working on, like locking into place. But those are the people that actually have times. So Oh, and the GoFundMe is set up for the Second Harvest Food Bank. So everything that comes in through the stream is going to go into that GoFundMe. The GoFundMe has already been set up and linked with the charity itself. They've been spoken to, and so it's happening and it's official. And that's why I didn't broadcast yesterday, because I was working on organizing that along with Bo. He's been a great help. So you'll be hearing about it. You'll probably get, you're not behind at all. This is the first day that I've announced it. So Knowledge would love, if you're free on the 12th, for you to be a part of it, because if you want, no pressure, of course. But we can talk off the stream if we'll have to talk off the stream if you are possibly interested. You're as real as Vada's nose ring. Wait, what? You're Canadian, 2 scoops. So I hope that as a proper Canadian, as they all seem to have decent amount of empathy instilled into their souls, that they don't lose as they, turn into adults. Hopefully you'll be around on the 12th at some point, because we'll be going all day long, guys. All day long. That's right. That is right. And the more people you tell, the more people that get involved with this, the less you will have to see of me all day long, as I promise you. That's very scary. But I will be here all day long, and it's just kind of up for determination right now, like what exact channel it's going to be on, and like, oh, why am I blabbing the details? Like, the details like that don't matter. The planning details don't matter. Just know that it's happening, and it's on the 12th. All right, great. Moving on. Good. I'm glad you're interested, Knowledge. I will DM you. I will DM you. Wait, what about 2 scoops? Dear heavens. Kelsey, yes, thank you for your support. All Vedas are confused. Not all of them. There's like a really sharp Veda that is like, doesn't have as much static in the attic. She's rare, but I'm hoping she'll be here on the 12th. She won't be, not with technology, not to like curse myself, but like, it's just like, what are the chances? She usually only comes out when I'm alone or on an acting set. You're one of the rare ones, Knowledge. As I drink, why does water always splat in my face? It's one of the small, humbling things in my life. Right now, it's on my glasses. Do you see that? Like, why does that always happen? Usually, it's in my eyeball, though. Wait, what broadcast are you? Oh, moth! Sorry, it's the only thing that makes me kind of like, ah! They just come out of nowhere. It's the shock, really. Why are you here? Vada After Dark, everybody. I knew I should have changed the title of this. Let me hit my settings and edit this stream, because this is certainly Vada After Dark. I knew, very soon, but I knew that I should have done a hybrid episode. I knew it. And Moth just proved it. Not to mention, I sure dipped low vibe a few times, so, church trashing's never chill, but I'm just speaking. I hate when people say my truth, but that's what I'm speaking. Oh, it's not a spider, Knowledge, it's a moth. And I put my spiders outside. I actually have a special spider cup. Do you want to see it? I have 2 spider cups. So they're just, I save my to-go coffee cups if I ever got to coffee. And they're perfect for the spiders, because I'll show you what I do. Ballerina, oh, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in I couldn't find my normal spider scooper. So this is my spider cup, and then I just put it on him or her, and then I take this and I just go like that, really slow, and then I just kind of talk to it on the way. It's okay, spider, we're just gonna go outside. Great. Please stay in the cup. And then I put my hands really far out the window into either the side of the house if it's in my room, which I do get some in my room sometimes. So there's like a rose bush outside. I don't know if spiders like rose bushes, but it's like the most reachable bush. So then I just take the paper out and hope he's on a nice pot of the flower, and then I just hope he's there. And usually he's like usually still on the paper. Oh, well, hello, Carrie Long. I'm just teaching how I take my spider friends outside. So usually, I would say 75% of the time, the spider and part of his web is still on the paper, which I prepare myself for. So I just make sure that I'm like, tap, 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 tap. And then usually he'll just crawl right onto the flower. Usually. I had one spider last week that when I went like this, I never saw him. So like, I don't know where he is. Like, maybe I never got him, or maybe he's magical and he just vaporized. But he was a sizable one too. He was not tiny. So when I went like this to do my release, that one is still confusing a little bit. So not sure what happened with him. He's probably still inside. So, Carrie, what? You're in Vegas? How long was I actually talking about my spider capturing? No, I don't really want to save spiders that are the palm of my hand. Will I save the spiders? Yes. Do I have to do it usually if I'm dating someone? Yes, because everyone I've dated, including the men, have all been spider babies. So I'm always the one that has to get the spiders because somebody has to do it, right? And also there's been some people in my past that would have, I think, hurt them over releasing them. What am I trying to say about the spiders, though? No, why are you saying spider killer? I'm not a killer. That's not it. This is my spider cup. I'm teaching everybody how I save the spiders, because if you kill them, you're doing a huge disservice to yourself because you're just gonna get bit. The spider is the catch and release. The spider is your friend. Like, people have this phobia of spiders, and it's like they literally eat all the bugs that bite you. They will eat the bugs that like pass diseases to your bloodstream. You want the spider, right? Are there poisonous ones? Of course. But like most spiders that are in your house are not poisonous. So obviously look it up, but you just literally a little friend, and then you put it outside, and then maybe he'll catch your mosquitoes. So yeah, don't kill the spiders. It's horrible, and it's honestly really bad karma. Look what I'm wearing as I say that. Oh God, I'm such an idiot. I despise myself today. It's fine. I'll love myself after this. I'll do like a vibration raising meditation or something. It was all the emo music. And the Kid Rock song. Oh, and the moth is here. God, this has gotten just bizarre. Vada After Dark is has the moth. Wait, so you're in Vegas for this long? Look. There he is. Do you see him? Hey, do you want to go outside? Come on. Okay. He entered into the release program himself. Let's go outside. I don't even know what you Yeah, some insects and spiders just volunteer for the release program. It's very odd. Some of them they like being released outside. It's just they don't always know that that's what's happening to them in transit. Gosh. Well, was that 3 hours of insanity or not? I think I got the point across. The point was to just tell everybody about the fundraiser on the 12th. So regardless of the chaos in between, the information that was brought here, who cares? We're good. TGIF. The cat's here. So I'm going to continue my Friday night with the cat. You know, pet it, decompress. See you guys next time. I shall reach out. 2 scoops. To you, knowledge is what I meant. Slink says hi. Eric says hi, Slink. He's at the watering bowl right now. Yeah. Well, what do you mean almost 3 hours? Oh, shoot. We're a minute short. I thought that said 29. Gosh, will you get me for another minute and 15 seconds? That's right. Wait, did Carrie leave after I kept talking about spiders? I never got to ask the Vegas questions. Oops. I just wanted to make sure my point got across that I wasn't killing them. Thanks for what? Oh, for Canada? You're right. We should go out with the way we started. This was the intention of today's broadcast. A bright and bubbly trip to the Wonderland, inspired by one of my favorite singers, Lights, who just happens to be 2 scoops, a Canadian. So, she inspires me. Always have loved her. She's great. She's fun. And she's fucking hot. Peace out, friends. Look her up if you don't know her. She's got orange hair now. It's real fun.